Hello, I am Dan with Dan French Taxidermy, danfrenchtaxidermy.com. You can learn about me also on Facebook, also on Instagram, and phone number if you care, 970-218-6281. Hey, we're skinning an elk today. This is a typical nice Colorado elk, a 6-point, and so nice elk. All right, I'm going to start with, this guy's got some ivories. People call them the whistle teeth. They have nothing to do with whistling. In fact, your cows have them as well. And so I'm going to knock that out. Piece of cake. Get yourself a hammer, get yourself a stick, and you're going to put that right there, and you go wop, 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 wop. Sound effects are kind of nice. Did I get it? You miserable thing. Come on. All right, here we go. There it is, a elk ivory. Cool color on this one. They don't always have good color. This one has good color. Only animal in America that has ivory. I guess Alaska might be America. Isn't America? Do walruses have ivory? I don't know. Does Alaska have walruses? I don't know. Okay, so there's one. Here's another one. The other side, there's the ivory again. Put a stick right there. Get a hammer. Womp, womp, womp. There it is. And sometimes I will, come on, you rascal. I will take a knife, and this other one came out perfect. Take a knife and clean out the goobers all around that. But, so, I got a pair of them. Look real cool. Make yourself an earring. Make yourself a, who cares? Who knows? All right. Out with that. Out with that. We're going to skin it. We're going to start right here, right behind the antlers, and I'm going to cut a V from here to here, and I'm going to cut a line straight down the middle. See how God has given a line right there so you know where to go? And I'm going to start this real tight against the bottom of the horn, so I want every chunk of leather taken off or skinned. All right. Notice how the knife is in coming out, and I won't cut hair this way, or at least won't cut very much. Whereas if you had the knife this way, you would cut all kind of hair, which is not good. All right, and you start kind of right about there, wherever that is. I'm just gonna come over and meet this other side. There it is, so I got the V. I got to start it here, I'm gonna stick this in and go right down the middle here. And some people will do what they call a short incision, and they'll stop right here. I don't like doing that because it is, to me, it's real important to measure the cape right to get the right size of form, and so I want to be able to stretch it out to get the accurate measurement. Come on. While I'm here, this guy, so we got one arm, we got another arm, and we got the back, though it's long enough, but he cut it a little bit short on the brisket here in the armpits. And so you can see on this side, I got an armpit, there's the brisket. I could use a little more armpit right here. Here I got an armpit, not as much on this side. I'm gonna have to sew it together, but it'll still work. But, so, all right. So I got him split down there. This guy left a fair amount of meat on his neck. And we'll skin that all down. When you get something in the woods, so you've skinned it out to here, the best thing is to turn it up. People want to put it like this so they can look at it, and that's cool, but it holds the heat in here, and often they get spoiled. So just spin it like this so you can open it up so the heat can come out. Once the heat's out, you're good. But, all right, keep going here. This is the back. Look how thick that. I got a 1/2 inch of hide there, and as the season goes along, come winter, that'll get to 3/4 inch, even an inch thick. Really crazy how thick that is. Has to be shaved down. Back here, you don't have near as thick, but so, all right. Just pull and cut and pull and cut and pull and cut. Often people don't want to skin out the head. They're afraid they'll do something, they'll wreck it. Hey, you're not going to wreck it. If you put a hole in it, big deal, we sew it up. Yeah, you don't want, that's not a license to put holes in it, but. All right, I'm going to turn this thing on its nose just like that. And that'll make it a little easier. Now I got gravity pulling me down. Because I know you want to know, this is Wiesen. This is the Wiesen meat. I used to be in the meat business, and I'd order thousands of pounds of Wiesen meat. It's virtually 100% lean. It's used in hamburger and whatnot. But I knew you want to know that. Extra bonus. No extra charge. All right. So I'm just pulling this a big chunk of Wiesen there. Let me come over to that side, I think, for a little bit here. All right, we got an ear going to be coming up here real soon, right here, and right here is going to be an ear, so I'm going to cut next to the, and you can feel the ear, feel where it probably should go. I'm going to cut next to the skull. Ideally, have a small hole in the ear, and there's the ear canal right there. Come wintertime, all the ticks will go in here, and they'll all be white. Got to really tick them off. Huh. All right, keep pulling and slicing and pulling and slicing. And I'm going to do this ear. Pull that out, slice it, slice it, slice it. Going to do this ear over here. Cut through that. You see, sitting it up like this helps things out. Especially when you got this big knob of meat on the back side here. And steel comes in handy every now and again. On a steel, you want to keep the same angle as you would on your stone. You can look like this, you can put it like this and go like this, or if you're really cool, you do it like that. All right. All right, now to get this meat across here, it's nice to have a straight edge and a short knife, because the big longer knife, there's no room. You end up, you got too much in the way there. So the short knife is the way to go. If you have a straight edge, that's cool, rather than a curved edge. But what's even cooler than this is a knife like that. This is Victorinox, brand name. You can buy them in catalogs, wherever. Great knives. All these are Victorinox. Okay, so it has that hook, which helps me get under that little burr right there. And so you don't have to have this. And when you're skinning out just one elk, you don't need that. If you're skinning out a bunch of them, it's kind of handy to have. And and again, just so you can see, this thing does work, the straight one. It just is a little nicer having that little hook there sometimes. And because it is nicer, I'm going to go right back to it. This is called the pedicle. This little stem right there, that's the pedicle on an elk. And old bulls have short pedicles, young bulls have long pedicles. You might wonder why. Yeah, I don't know why. All right, so moving right along. All right. When an elk loses tail, right here, right here. When an elk loses his tail, you know where he goes? Retail store. You want to know that. All right, here we go. All right, and I think that's about as good as I can do. I'm going to flip them over. Pull this way. Some people use screwdrivers. I don't. If you do it right, you don't want to have any hair left on this right here. You want all the hair on the hide. No hair there. Makes mounting a whole lot nicer and makes the end product a whole bunch better. You got the eyeball right here. I'm getting close to it here. Getting close to it. Let me give myself some room to pull this off the rest of the way. Flip this over here. that, get that. All right, I'm coming down to the eye here. So pulling and cutting, pulling and cutting, pulling and cutting. And right here you can see the eye bone. If you want, you can stick your finger in the eye. Yes, that's cool. Most people have a tendency to not cut their finger because I'm rather attached to mine. And there you go. Cut through the eye. Keep pulling. Stick my finger in there. You have got a tear duct. Forget the tear duct. We'll leave it right there for a little bit. All right. So I'm going to come over here, do the other eye. Makes it a little easier. All right. You don't have to stick your finger in there. If you don't want to, you just pull it. And come on, cut through it. Right there. Keep pulling, keep cutting right there. Especially if you're going backpack way in there, you want to know how to do this because this head is heavy. In fact, what I take with me is the, I take it, not a meat saw, I take just the blade of a meat saw. It's flexible, put gray tape on it, put it in your pack. That way you can saw these off and throw all this away so you don't have to carry it all out. All right, we got a tear duct here. I got a hole, who cares? And you'll dig into that tear duct. There's bone cartilage all around it. Or bone, period. When I mount it, I end up cutting the tear ducts because there's too much there. They get like a earwax in there. See all this goobers in there inside the tear duct? You can have that if you want. Fry that up with some eggs in the morning. All right. If you care, I'm out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Cool thing about Fort Collins, you can go anywhere in the world, starting right here. All right, flip that over. All right, we got the other tear duct here. Again, I cut it and I don't care. Give me a place to put my finger. All right, and I'm going to, just for fun, pull this whole hide and drop the hide down so I got gravity working in my favor. There, now gravity's pulling it down, and I shall commence to cut. I'm going to have lips. You got teeth in there, so I'm going to cut through these lips into the teeth right there. Right there, got a bunch of teeth in there. Flip it over, do the same to the other side. Colorado, because I know you want to know, Colorado has more elk than any other state. Colorado has more public land than any other state. Colorado has more 14ers than all the other states combined. Colorado is the only state that has water only running out of it. Knew you want to know that. However, this is a nice elk for Colorado. Colorado has lots of elk. Wyoming has got big elk. You want to start gathering points for Wyoming because they got big elk up there, way bigger than we got in Colorado. We got more of them. They got bigger ones. It takes like 7 years of points up in Wyoming. And I work with two-thirds of my business with outfitters, mostly in Wyoming. And if you want a good outfitter, give me a call. All right, getting down to the nostrils here, and the lips, like that. I'm going to flip this over. You might be able to see it better. So here's a nose. I still pull down, helps out. Here's his lips, right along there. All right, everything's done but the nose, right here. Nose is cartilage and all. If you're kind of scared, cut back further in the nose and you get lots of cartilage there and you'll be all right. Right there. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. One elk. Done in 15 minutes. All right. Hey, again, I'm Dan French Taxidermy, danfrenchtaxidermy.com, 970-218-6281. If I can ever help you, I'm out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Hey, thanks for watching.